Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. My name is... I don't know yet, because I haven't actually thought of my YouTube name yet. And starting off, you move using the control stick, you can shift your view with the C stick, you can jump with A, can't do anything with B yet. Billy Hatcher, so glad you made it. I am Many Funny, God of the Chickens. I watched over Morningland, the world of the chickens. I've summoned you here for a very special reason. Morningland has been taken over by the crows and has not seen the light of day since. If we let the darkness spread, not only Morningland, but your world will never again see the light of day. We cannot let this happen. When you saved that chick from being captured by the crows, I sense a deep courage welling from within you. With that courage, you must bring back... nothing important. I'll explain all that. Anyway, can't do anything with B yet. Left is, we'll center you on the front. That's everything so far, I believe. Anyway, getting right in, you want to jump up here on this ledge and go over here to this egg-looking thing. And inside this egg, in traditional red, yellow, blue Sonic colors, because the creators of this game are actually the same creators of Sonic. And now we have the legendary chicken suit, which will give us power over all eggs. With this suit's power, you'll be able to use eggs to defeat crows and a bunch of other stuff that we'll show. Nothing important. Anyway, this is actually one of my favorite games from my childhood, and I don't think I've ever met anybody else that's played it. It's a really fun game, but it's also so ridiculous. And I think that's what makes it fun, because it makes no sense whatsoever. Basically, the concept of the game is rolling eggs over enemies. And that's it. Here, we'll just show that right away. To pick up an egg, you just walk over it, and then you can roll it around by using the control stick. You can stop if you want to let go of the egg and go do something else by just letting go of the control stick. A will jump while holding an egg. If you press A and then A again, you will do a slam. And if you press A and just tap A, you will continuously bounce. If you press B while you're in the air, you will do an egg dunk, which will kill enemies if you throw it at them. I don't really find it that useful, but I will probably use it a couple times. Let's see what else. If you hold down B while you're rolling the egg, you can throw it and it'll come back like a boomerang. If you press R while holding A, you will do a dash. If you press R and then A, you'll do a rolling jump, I believe it's called. And I will probably be abusing dash greatly, because it speeds up the game a lot. And right now I'm just going to do it. To kill enemies, you just roll over them. I'm actually going to get rid of this egg, because this egg is much better. As you can see, it's colored. The colors are kind of obvious. It's a pretty simple game, actually. Red is obviously fire, and if you... I'll explain the gauge now. The gauge on the bottom right of the screen is how big your egg is. To get your egg bigger, you will need to run over enemies and then roll over fruit so that you will increase the gauge until it is eventually full, and you'll be able to hatch the egg. I don't believe I've gotten enough fruit to be able to yet. No, maybe? No, not yet, so we'll have to show that later. Okay, you're going to want to go over here. Rings, when you jump in them, you can get a higher jump, I guess you say. This is a switch, just run over with an egg and it will activate something like bring a gate down. And let's see if we can now hatch this egg. Just gonna run over this fruit, and when it gets big and it's shiny like that and the gauge is full, if you step away from the egg and hold down R and release it, you will hatch it. And out comes Cypher, powers of fire and passion. We're gonna get a lot of eggs in this game. I believe there is, I might be wrong, but there's 72, I think. I will have to check that later. Let me see if I can find some enemies so I can explain how this companion kind of is. Just gonna wanna jump in this ring, go up here. Great, there's the menus. To use your companion, you wanna go near enemies, press X, and it will do a different attack depending on the companion. Now you can actually really abuse this and just keep tapping X repeatedly and kill everything, but your companion will eventually leave you, I believe, either if you use it too much or if you run over with an A, because you can actually do that, like that I just did. You don't want to do that. But I guess we'll explain this right now. First I'll explain coins and then explain that. Coins are, there's 5 in every level. I think you also get a coin for getting something I'll explain later on. Anyways, the only purpose of coins are unlocking eggs like this, which are Sonic eggs, which are basically companions like Cypher, but extremely strong. And it's almost not even worth it to do because I think that egg takes 135 coins. So you would basically have to beat the game. I think there's 280 coins in total. I've never gotten all the coins. I will not in this playthrough. I believe what I am going to do, I'm going to play every level and get all the eggs hatched and get 100% in that aspect. But I will not get all the coins because it's just tedious and it's kind of pointless actually. Anyway, we just opened that gate using a double jump or a slam. Just throw this. You can do techniques, and the more techniques you do in a level, the more points you get. There's a point system that I'll explain at the end of the level because that's when it comes into play. If I see a coin and I can get it, I'm just going to get it and you won't be able to see it, but if I miss it, I'm not going to complain about it. I may come back if I decide to and get all the coins just to show you guys, but I most likely won't. Now, coming up, you're going to have a kind of boss crow, I guess. The chicken elders over in the cage, and to unlock cages, you usually either have to hit a switch or kill all of the crows in the area. I'm just going to quick beat it with my companion. Companions are also ridiculously overpowered and usually kill everything in one hit. Now, the elder egg is just like any other egg, run over fruit, get it bigger. Takes a considerably larger amount to hatch. This is actually my second recording of this. I had microphone problems in the first one, and it turned out really bad. I just did not like the sound of it. And I don't want to produce a bad video, so I decided to re-record it. I think I fixed my mic. I hope I have. You won't be hearing this if I haven't, because if I haven't, I'll buy a new one. But I really don't want to produce bad videos, and definitely not my first video. Just gonna hatch the elder egg. Now after he hatches, he'll do a rooster call, I guess you call it. And morning we'll come back to Forest Village. Now we can do the rest of the levels in it. Anyway, I really didn't want to produce a bad video, especially for my first video, because that just gives a bad impression. Thank you for saving me. I am Oma Oma, one of the chicken elders who calls the morning and runs Forest Village. I was taken by surprise and I was captured by the crows. They turned me into a golden egg. The other elders may have been captured by the crows and turned into golden eggs as well. Billy, you must save the elders and bring morning back to this world. This is an emblem of courage. Emblems of courage are basically what you're going to be collecting after every level. If you've ever played Super Mario Sunshine, they're basically like shine sprites, except there isn't 180 of them, luckily. To collect one, you just jump up and get it. I obviously will get every single emblem in the game, because I'm going to be doing every single mission in the game. I'm going to come out and tell you, I'll explain this first. At the end of each level, you will get a rank. I got rank D, which is kind of bad. Rank is based on how many enemies you kill, how many eggs you hatch, what eggs you hatch, techniques you do, which are over to the right. There's driver, dunk, shoot, tame, and hatch. There's also the clear time has a clear effect in it. I used to get S rank on every single level because I was really good at this game. Although it's been a while since I've played, besides my practice file, of course. I'm gonna confess right now, I have never actually beaten this game. I'm getting close to the end of my practice file, and hopefully I will be able to beat it then. But my old save file actually got corrupt, so I was never able to continue it. And yeah. Anyway, this is the egg gallery, which after you hatch an egg, it'll come in here and give you details about it. As you can see, there are 72 eggs, except one of them is the legendary chicken soup, and 6 of them are the elders. So these 6 down here, and then this. So there's actually 65 eggs we're gonna have to find. Here's Cypher, Powers of Fire and Passion, of course. There's also the normal egg, I think is number 1, but I never hatched one. I will later on, obviously, just to get the 100%. And the level select screen, as you can see, there are 5 missions in each world. There are 6 worlds total, and then the final level. If you want to go back, get a better rank, find all the coins, you can do it at any time. What else do I want to say? You are only required to do the first 2 levels of every single one of the worlds, although I will be doing all 5 because I want to 100% the game in that aspect. And that's about it. Anyway, we've finished the intro and the first level. Next episode, I'm going to do level 2 and 3 of Forest Village, and maybe 4, depending on how much time I have left. But I think that's about it for today, so thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.